Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You can see we are experiencing some of the challenges which also we need to address. Your Excellency Secretary General, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take this opportunity on behalf of the East Africa Business Council Board of Directors and all its members to welcome you all to the roundtable theme boosting intra-EAC trade and investment, unlocking barriers and leverage opportunities. We would like to express our gratitude to you, Your Excellency, Secretary General, for honoring our request to grace this roundtable despite your busy schedule. Your Excellency, Secretary General, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to offer our special thanks to our key sponsors, Isuzu East Africa, Tanzania Cigarette Public Limited Company, Stanbic Bank, Group EAC, and Tanzania Breweries Company Limited for their support. Notably, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize and thank the German Development Corporation, GIZ, for making this roundtable possible and for their continued support and cooperation in fostering regional economic integration through supporting EAC private sector participation in continental and regional integration process, as well as structured public-private dialogue, such as EAC, EABC Technical Working Group activities. Your Excellency Secretary General, ladies and gentlemen, over the past 25 years, EABC has continued to play a pivotal role in propelling economic growth, nurturing invaluable partnership between the public and private sector in the EAC, as well as advocating for private sector interests in the EAC integration process. EABC has played a central role in shaping the future of trade and investment within East Africa community. Your Excellency Secretary General, ladies and gentlemen, as the voice of private sector in East Africa, EABC has championed structured public-private dialogue on trade and investment. This has been facilitated through our observer status at EAC level, the EAC Consultative Dialogue Framework, and the EAC Technical Working Group. The EAC Technical Working Group was formed with the key objective of strengthening collaboration and partnership between the EAC and EABC. We specifically would like to recognize and appreciate the co-chair of the EABC Technical Working Group, Ms. Annette Semuemba, the Deputy Secretary General for Customs, Trade and Monetary Affairs, for her strategic guidance. The EABC Technical Working Group comprises officials from EAC, EABC, and the National Private Sector Apex Board in the region, has been central in addressing policy issues inhibiting business from fully exploiting opportunities presented by EAC integration process. The 2024-25 EAC-EABC regional policy priorities outlining the roadmap to improve the business and investment climate in the region is one of the key documents developed by the EABC-EAC Technical Working Group. Let me take this opportunity also to thank the entire staff of EAC Secretariat for their commitment to involve the EABC and the entire EAC private sector in the integration agenda. Your Excellency Secretary General, ladies and gentlemen, policy advocacy on trade, investment, and industrialization is at the forefront of our agenda. At the EABC to unlock barriers and boost intra and extra EAC trade and investment. It is our belief active participation of the private sector in the integration process will sustain the EAC as the fastest growing economic bloc in the continent, which actually is projected this year to grow at 5.1%. Through private-public partnership and conducive business environment, the share of intra-EAC trade we expect can grow from the current 15% to 40% by 2028. For example, in 2023, the intra-EAC trade grew by 14% to USD 12.2 billion, accounting for 15% of total EAC trade, indicating that the remaining 85% we are trading with the rest of the world, and this is amounting to 80.6 billion USD. Also, you can see the EAC export to the rest of the world is at the tune of 26.9 billion in 2023, while the import is around 53.7 billion. The trade with Africa also is not very much promising, because in 2023 we recorded 2.7 billion, while the import was almost the same. As EAC, export, for example, from COMESA was 6.6 billion, while from SADC was 4.1 billion. But we import from COMESA around 4.1 billion, and we import from SADC 5.1 billion. But our analysis shows that we can export a lot in the SADC and the EAC and the COMESA. This is after actually the tripartite free trade area come into force, because our analysis show that what SADC actually import and what COMESA import is the similar product which EAC actually produce. As we gather here today, we need to ask ourselves, what do we need to do differently as a region to boost intra-EAC trade? What should we do differently as a region to industrialize and deliver employment opportunity to our growing youth population? Our GZ actually want employment. What should we do to make our goods and services competitive in our region, continent, and global market? Can we make the EAC the best investment destination in Africa? Your Excellency Secretary General, our request today is to continue building this partnership further, as the private sector is the engine for socio-economic growth. We would like to organize similar discussion with you annually. In the other way, we are requesting to make this EABC CEO's EAC Secretary General Roundtable an annual event. I would also like to pledge the commitment of EABC Secretary to partner with the EAC Secretariat in deepening the EAC integration process. especially in the area of intra and extra EAC trade, investment, and industrialization through strengthened regional value chain. Thank you very much. Karibu sana.
An additional round of applause for the EABC.